Hi, and thanks so much for the chance to showcase our lead generation program. My name's Walt. I'm part of the team behind the scenes here. And my job's here to go through with you how we can add your targeted leads into the database and have you be able to reach out and connect with them quickly and easily. So this is our lead generation program. And what you're able to do is search by industry, people, or single search. And I'll talk through each individual one and the benefits there. So when we're talking to a client, and I apologize, I'm not on the meeting there with you. Scheduling conflict has kept me away, but let me go through and see if I can personalize it. No matter what you do, there's going to be industries or verticals that you do your best work. So it might be, who was your last customer? Were they a real estate agent? Were they an insurance broker? Were they a business coach? And any of those industries we're able to find here in our first method. So we might come in here and say, I'm looking for a wholesaler. So I'm looking for a wholesaler, and now we might be looking in, let's go with San Francisco, just for a place to start from. So let's go, we're looking for a wholesaler in San Francisco. And with a single click, we can now start to find all of the people that match that industry type in that location. And we can go as wide or as narrow as we want to go, and we can start to find the people that we're looking for in those industries. We say, great, these actually would be ideal prospects for me to reach out to. Let's add them to a campaign. So I'm going to click here and add them straight to a campaign, and we'll let the system go to work. What's happening in the background as we add them to a campaign is that the system's looking for all of their contact details. So we've got their business name, we've got their address, we've got their reputation rating, we've got their website and phone number, but what we need is to also find their email address and contact information so that we can reach out to them from there. So that's what's happening in the background as we add to a campaign. Now, wholesalers in San Francisco may just as well be a realtor in New Orleans. So we can grab any industry in any city, anywhere in the world. And it doesn't have to be the US. I'm just picking some cities here. But again, we've got realtors in New Orleans, or we might have business coach in Madrid. Or we could have roofing companies in Sydney, or we might have accountants in South Africa, in Johannesburg. It doesn't matter. Wherever you're wanting to look for your ideal client, you'll be able to find them with the industry search. So we've added these to a campaign, and in the background, taking around 30 seconds to bring the results, we can now start to see those wholesalers that we added are starting to pop in with our results. And so now I've got the results of our wholesalers in our system, and I can start to look in our database and find those results instantly. So if I copy that email address and I come across to our database and search for that particular person, there they are. They're in our database. We've got their name, we've got their business name, we've got their phone number, we've got their email, we've tagged them ready to approach, we've got them all set up and everything ready to go in our program. So that's our first search. The industry search allows you to focus on any vertical. Find me this kind of company. It allows you to reach out and expand your business reach so that you can find the people that you're looking for. And this is our primary search. This is the one that brings back the most results and allows you to communicate with the most amount of your ideal prospects. The next search is a people-based search. And although we don't get as many emails in this search, it's certainly powerful for a different reason. In the people search, we're able to look by their role, by the actual role of the person. So I might say, find me all of the CEOs in Berlin. And I might be able to find all of the CEOs in any city, again, any particular location in the world. And we're actually looking now in LinkedIn. And although we may or may not get the email address for these clients, what we can do is go straight to LinkedIn and we can hit them up on their LinkedIn profile. So now I've got their LinkedIn profile and I can do that directly from the search with our people here. So now we've got all of the different people that we've looked for. It might be a CEO in Berlin, or it might be a human resources manager. So let's go human resources manager, and we might find that in, let's go with Melbourne, Australia. So no matter, again, the role that you're looking for, the location that you're looking for, you're able to find them with the search and tap those records from LinkedIn. And so I mentioned that maybe we'll get their email addresses, maybe we won't, but we're still going to add them to a campaign anyway and let the system go to work. All right. So that brings me to our third search, especially if we're looking for CEOs. You may not find on LinkedIn that we've got their information published. And this was the one that we had before. This particular person was the CEO, someone in Berlin. But what we can do here is we can go to their business page. And that's interesting because from here, we can find out where that website is. So I've got their website now, and this is important because that brings us to our third methods of search within our lead generation program. So we've done industries, finding all those niches and verticals. We've done people, finding the roles. Now we can do the single search and we can target an individual company. So I always like to use the example of Apple.com. I can go and find all of the people that work for Apple.com and I can start to see those results in here. Now, I might not be able to get Tim Cook's email address, but if I find all of the people that work at Apple, I'll be able to find some pretty senior people and I might be able to reach the right person by introducing myself and my company to additional people at that one company. So there we've got the general manager there, the accounting manager, etc. So we can find all of the people in one company. If I'm looking in, find me everybody that works at Bloomberg.com, I can find them. Or I might find everybody that works for a particular hospital, a government service, and let's see if we can find that particular one from our LinkedIn search before. So maybe we get the CEO's email, maybe we don't, but what we can try and do is bring back everybody else that works at that company. And see, there we go. Now we've got lots and lots of different results of people that work at that company, and we're able to reach out to the person that we're looking for. So the lead generation program allows you to target your search, allows you to bring those results straight into your database and start a communication with them. Our automated system can reach out to these people, send them an initial introduction. If they're interested, we can even let you know with an SMS text message. We can get them booked straight into your calendar, and we can make sure that your targeted audiences are getting your approaches in an automated way so that you can fill your calendar and your sales funnel with the ideal prospects. So I hope that's been a great overview for you. What we can do is find the ideal prospects, start that marketing for you without any guesswork by targeting exactly the right people to look for. Thanks for the chance to say hi. I hope we see your name come across in our client list. Look forward to helping you make a lot more sales with what you do.